hold on. But didn't I tell y'all this? I believe I told y'all this some podcasts ago. And I was met with vitriol and people calling me messy and saying, oh, you making stuff up that's not even true. And it came to light today, on this day, the same day we had this dang eclipse. Okay, it's all connected. The Mercury is in retrograde and all this. We had the solar eclipse. A lot of stuff is happening. People are coming for each other. Child, we got Jatavia and Carisha beefing. Okay, they are going back and forth. Like I said with the whole Glorilla and JT situation, I'm not going to go tweet for tweet, but I am going to read off an article from the Jasmine brand because I got a timeline, everything, and me just going by the little posts on social media is very confusing. I'm pretty sure it's confusing to the people that's watching it on, so I'm going to just have it as a little background, right? But this is from the Jasmine brand. Okay, shout out to them. Now, they said that today the ladies from the popular hip-hop duo City Girls, Young Miami, and JT had a heated back and forth on X, which is Twitter. If you've been keeping up with the ins and outs of the City Girls, then you may have already been aware of the breakup rumors surrounding the group. However, the drama with Young Miami and JT hasn't been confirmed until now. Okay, now seemingly kicking off the back and forth, right? Young Miami posted LOL to her X account. It's unclear as to what she found funny, but some internet users thought that the reaction was a late reply to JT's recent heated exchange with Glorilla. Now, we talked about this with the last episode. JT and Glorilla was getting into it. And where was Young Miami? Now, Young Miami went on to answer some questions from fans to promote her up-and-coming single, while JT was busy duking it out with the popular media personality Ken Barbie. However, it wasn't long until the estranged friends were fighting with each other online, alluding that JT had been throwing subliminals her way for a while, talking about Young Miami. Now, she wrote, "A B been sneak dissing me for weeks, and I ain't say what up mad at me for." Okay, that's what Young Miami said. Now, she continued, "I ain't jealous of a soul. I'm always like, go be go. I clap for everybody. I show love to everybody. It ain't a B I haven't shown love to." Now, mentioning her group member by her legal name, child, she just name dropped her, okay? Young Miami says, "For you to come here and try to play victim is crazy. Jatavia, you been sneak dissing me for the last couple days. I haven't said back to you. You made 2 whole songs dissing me, and I still rapped your with my chest and show love. So what's the real problem here?" Oop. Okay, she then added, "You let the internet put in your head that I'm jealous of you when you know I'm the one that always pushed us. A bitch trying to kick me while I'm down and play into these narratives is dangerous when I've been nothing but a friend to you." Okay, all right. Now, over at JT's account, she addressed Miami's allegations. She said, girl, the internet told you which songs was about you. The one saying it's City Girls, even when it ain't City Girls. Get your phone back from whoever this is, baby. Don't play with me. I'm like, oh, okay. JT continued by saying, "Oh, wow, you're really losing it. If you thought this was not speak to me about it, you came on here and said LOL so people can ask you why you wasn't defending me. Attention seeking as usual." Ooh. Not attention seeking as usual. So y'all been had problems. Let's be very clear. That's what that tweet said. Now, the article goes on to continue that Miami also accused JT of trying to kick me down, seemingly alluding to a serious allegation surrounding the relationship with Diddy, as previously reported. Miami was accused of being a sex worker for the record executive in a $30 million lawsuit. Now, JT said, "You're looking for a way out of your situation. Who was the first person called you when it all started? You're a sad case." Okay. Now, Miami didn't back down from her stance, adding in another post aimed at JT, she said, "You weird, but always want to act like I'm a weirdo. You always mad, always had a problem. All I try to do is push you, tell you and you can rap, you should model, etc. You always mad, you doing your as You should. Congratulations, but somehow you still mad at. Now Miami's basically saying I always hold you down, and I'll be telling you that you need to get on this, get on that, but you still, you flourishing, and you still mad at me or whatever. Okay, this is definitely like some sister argument that we should not be privy to. They should have not went on social media, but you gave us some topics, so hey. And somewhere in between, Saucy Santana got into it. Now, amid this heated exchange with Miami and Ken Barbie, JT also took the moment because JT was going back and forth with Ken Barbie. JT took a moment to blast Saucy Santana after he claimed that the allegations surrounding Miami would be addressed in his upcoming series. JT expressed that she wanted nothing to do with the project. She said, and I better not be mentioned since I'm not in the episode. Nothing should be addressed without me. Who are you? You done gave yourself a position of power. You're not my power of attorney. Sit your ass down, okay? And then Saucy Santana responded. He basically said, JT, please, you always throw me in some you unfollow me and block me, and I'm like the person you got a problem with. Please address your issues head on with any and everybody you don't like. Stop taking it out on me. I don't need to be mentioned. I'm like, oh girl. So they're getting into it. Okay, Saucy Santana is getting into it. Now, what is my thoughts on this? These two have been going at it for a long time. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand that. This is not something that is sporadic, that just came out of nowhere. This is definitely like months, maybe years into the making. From the moment we found out that they were going their separate ways and doing their own thing when she was doing the whole Caresha Please thing, and JT was ready to drop some new singles on her own. It's always been something going on. We reported it. A lot of the blogs reported it. A lot of other YouTubers, podcasters, this, that, and third. It gets into the celebrity gossip. We, talked about it. A lot of us was berated with, oh my God, y'all just messy. Y'all trying to make some stuff up, this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, look what happened. This is definitely something that has been going on for the longest, and it went public because I guess, that's the only way to do things nowadays, to go on social media and go back and forth. It's somewhere in there, JT also said we just need to sit down and talk it out or whatever. I think that's how Santana got into it, because she said something about leave Santana out of it. Yeah, I mean, definitely, I want to see I don't like to see these two get into it. It is sad because they came up together, right? And Caresha, she held it down while JT was in jail. It's like, I hope JT don't forget that. But there has been a rift. I'm not sure if there's any outside sources, other people that got involved, that got in each other's heads, like, hey, she don't have it for you, or they're probably saying it vice versa, they're friends. I don't know. This is definitely like a surprise. I'm surprised it went public. I'm not surprised that they're beefing. I knew they've been beefing for a long time. I'm just surprised that they took this to social media. Like I said, whose side am I on? I mean, I don't know. I do see that there's a lot of people that's turning on Caresha, because I'm looking at some of these comments. Like this one person said, how everyone became so hype about JT and turned against Caresha isn't fair at all. She was pregnant and screaming free JT while holding the City Girls down. And yes, Caresha was holding the City Girls down, but we don't know what goes on behind closed doors and how people act. And these are very outspoken, women in the hip hop emotion. I mean, we don't know if they have creative differences or whatever the case is, or maybe that whole situation with Diddy. I mean, we do know Diddy to get in people's heads to try to like, oh, she riding your coattail, you don't want her around or something. Like, this is not me trying to Diddy bash, because he has enough bashing. But that could be into play too. I mean, even the friends and people that JT have around is probably in her ear saying this. So I think that it's very sad to see. It did keep my attention. I was like, oh girl, I literally woke up to this tea. I was like, hold up, wait, I was in a nap, full nap. I was like, really, they beefing, girl? Here's the thing. They did get over it, or they talked it out. They got on the phone. and they were tweeting at each other like, I love you, this, that, the third. They even, or JT even pieced it up with Saucy Santana. They got him on the phone, and everything is ironed out with that. But JT proceeds to call Young Miami out. Okay. Now, in one of the tweets that Young Miami made, this is when they were going back and forth, JT responded and said, if I'm ever mad, I have a reason to be behind closed doors. You have done stuff to me that you think I should get over. You never come to my defense when I would have literally took a bullet for you. When CP popped off, I was there. First episode. When someone canceled, I showed up in a red wig. Keep calling me and like the internet do, but know me, my heart pump gold. Okay. I wish you the best. I love how fast you got on here behind Santana. Okay. And Young Miami responded, Jatavia, we just got off the phone. I'm so confused. Now we back to the internet? Girl, what's going on? Now, JT, I want to be on your side, you know, but girl, what was that? Like, we know that, like I said earlier in this video, it has been reported that the two have not been getting along. It is clear that this is not like a sporadic situation and that this has been going on for some time now. But like, when y'all just piece it up, you're gonna make a post like that. That's just it's just so deranged and weird. I don't know. I mean, like, you know, she want to tell her truth, and that's how she's feeling. And y'all need some healing. Y'all need to go ahead and call Ayanla or somebody. I always point to Ayanla. I don't even think she working. I mean, she's still doing stuff. She's just not doing stuff on TV. But y'all need to call her to figure out what's going on with y'all friendship, because clearly whatever y'all got over in that phone call is not enough. And y'all are still going to be going through it. Okay. Because, girl, if you having thoughts like that, okay. But my thing is this, and a lot of people said this too. Young Miami had your back when you was in jail. You know, like I said before earlier in this video, I think there was some outside sources. I ain't going to say no names, but somebody's in JT's ear telling her not to mess with Young Miami. I think the same for Young Miami, whoever that may be, whether it be Diddy or whatever. I don't know, child, but y'all will tell me what y'all think in the comments. Okay.